Hi everyone, my name is boyang from Team 2, and our group consists of Sydney, Dominic, and me. Today, I'm going to present our group's topic project, the importance of ethical communication. We will use a case of study of Nikes to analyze the importance of ethic communication and how companies should communicate ethically. My whole presentation is divided into three main parts. The first part is the background of the case, and the second one is the process of the case, and third part is the final result. Timeline of the case. The background of the case dates back to 2017 with the rise of the feminist movement. In the 2018, female employees of Nike began to anonymously report incidents of sexual harassment in Nike. The incident was then exposed by the New York Times. Nike eventually suffered serious repercussions, and Mark Parker apologized for the incident. Nike exclusively were not aware of the problems occurring in the workplace and did not ensure that there were no incidents of sexual harassment or gender discrimination in the workplace. Workplace leaders should have been aware of how employees were being treated and in the workplace should have stopped the situation before investigation began. However, there was not accurate ethical communication between Nike's executives and employees. If Nike's leadership had communicated exactly with the employees, asked them what they really thought, and listened to their honest statement, and finally made a sincere apology and follow up with the timely response, I believe this incident would not have gone so badly as it shows. But Nike communicated unethically. Its written expression does not seem Nike's sincerity and apology, nor does it seem Nike concern of its employees. Leaders and managers did not ask employees what they wanted and did not allow them to respond truthfully and honestly to the truth of the incident. In the face of employees' accusation and media questions, Nike removed the leadership from responsibility and writing described the problem as isolated group of senior exclusive. The resulting miscommunication in writing leads to the following four situations. First, the media began to conduct anonymous surveys of Nike employees to expose more of the company's scandals. Second, the public began to discuss Nike negatively, triggering a public relations thesis and concerns. Third, the New York Times reported on Nike and criticized Nike's behavior. Fourth, Nike's credibility and brand value were greatly diminished. In this case, there were three main reasons for the miscommunication. The first one, anonymous harmonization report was not acknowledged by the CEO. And the second one, internal investigation of employees is not conducted purportedly with the company. Many factors affect the ability of managers and employees to obtain comprehensive information, such as conducting investigation. However, when it comes to obtain true information, the most influential factor in the adquisition of internal investigation channels, like Nike in this case. Most companies have serious definition in this area, such as too many indirect survey channels, too few direct survey channels, and more traditional channels than innovate ones. And the third reason is leaders fail to identify the problem among employees on time. According to Maslow's hierarchy of needs theory, physical needs are the more basic human needs. Physiological needs include food, health, example, money, and job security are motivating factors. In the case of Nike, gender discrimination and sexual harassment were related to the most basic needs of employees, physiological needs and safety needs. In the workplace, men tend to earn more than women. In addition, men are significantly better than women, not only in terms of monetary incomes, but also in terms of access, promotion opportunities, and non-monetary income. These facts cannot be denied. Think back. Are there various systems in place that make female employees often complain to the company about impersonality or function with the lack of implementation of the benefits for female employees? In the face of such problems, some leaders similar to those in the Nike case do not take such words seriously, and they just ignore those questions and just put it there. So it caused such big problems and criticism to Nike. Regarding the importance of clear and ethical communication, we believe there are 3 points. Avoid the public relations crisis. Clear and ethical communication allows companies to avoid serious corporate crises by maximizing the understanding of employees and the public in the event of an accident or bad situation. Improve employees' satisfaction and loyalty. Clear and ethical communication is reinforced of employees' loyalty. Emotions comes from communication, and similarity to development of the employees' loyalty also requires communication. And managers need to invest more energy. The first thing managers need to do is make every employee as important and listen to their maybe complaints and other suggestions. It is important for a leader to do that. And second, you can establish good cooperation image. Clear and ethical communication is a reflection of success business operation and management, and can help to build a great reputation and image of your company. And the last is the suggestions. For events like Nike's, our team gives 4 advice. Carry out timely investigation for employees' internal problems. In response to the internal staff response to the problem, companies and leaders should promptly investigate to understand the events reversed and to actively deal with. Understand the real needs of employees. Within effects in a valuable experiment organized by the Department of Psychology at Harvard University. In the suburbs of Chicago, there is a factory that manufactures telephone exchange. In this factory, all kinds of livings and recreation facilities are very good. So social security, pension, and other aspects of doing quite well. However, the factory managers was perplexed by the fact that workers were not highly motivated to produce and the product sells very mediocre. To find out the reason, the Department of Psychology at Harvard University, led by Professor Mayo, sent a team to experts to investigate the matter. In the series of experimental studies conducted, there is a talk test. The specific approaches that the experts find individual workers to talk to, and the provisions of the concern process, the expert have to listen patiently to the workers on the factor various will and grievance to make the details recur. As a result, they find the talk test so that their grievance and vented out and thus feel comfortable. So the work high of energy. This is the within effect. As the name of the factory is called Hawthorne, people will also be called this phenomenon the Hawthorne effect. It tells us that people have a variety of wishes but really has achieved a few. Those who fail to achieve will and fail to meet their emotions, do not suppress but let them out, which is very beneficial to the physical and mental development of the efficient humans. And the third one is establish the internal complaints or reporting channels. And this gives a way for the employees to say their situation and tell the leaders or the boss what they meant. And they can really useful to help the employees emotion and also figure out the problem and solve it. And the last one is formulate timely response policies for major issue. In the event of a major problem, companies should establish a complete and timely response. Think about how to respond to a criticism or other major issue in terms of purpose, intention, and producers and evaluation.